Hi, this is Mr. Warden. Welcome to PreAlgebra Do Now 31.3 video key. And we've got this right triangle, and these little marks mean that these sides are the same length, even if it might not be drawn quite like that. But this side is 6 root 2, and if these two sides are the same, this is a 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So the relationship is 1 to 1 to root 2. So now this would be a 6 to 6 to 6 root 2. So W and V, or Y, it's a little unclear if that's a Y or a V, both equal 6 units. Or badgers, we don't know because they weren't labeled. Okay, now we need to find both W and Y and also the area of this right triangle. So this is 5 root 3. So the relationship is 1 to root 3 to 2. So if this is 1 to root 3, then this has to be 5. And if this is 1 to 2, if this is 5, this has to be 10. So W equals 5 units. Y equals 10 units. And the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So area equals BH over 2, which will equal 5 times 5 square root of 3 all over 2. So that's going to just be 25 square root of 3 over 2. You could have called that 12.5 root 3 as well, but that is, of course, we want to put in units squared. Okay, so you could have said 12.5 over 2 root 3, or you can say 25 root 3 over 2. Both of those will be fine, but make sure your units are squared. And here we have another triangle that we need to find W and Y. This is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So this side and this side. So this is the relationship, once again, is 1. The side that's opposite the 30-degree angle is 1 to 1 times root 3 to 2. So this time we're going to be dividing by the square root of 3, which is the same as multiplying times square root of 3 over 3. So W is going to equal 10 over square root of 3, which will equal 10 square root of 3 over 3 units. And then Y is going to be twice that. So Y is going to be 20 square root of 3 over 3 units. And then the area, again, is base times height all over 2. So we are going to multiply 10 square root of 3, 10 square root of 3 over 3 times 10, all divided by 2. So 10 square root of 3 times 10 divided by 2. And we can factor out a 2 from top and bottom, so we'll end up with, instead, 5 square root of 3 times 10, which will end up being 50 square root of 3 units squared. And that's the area for that right triangle. Now, we want to find, oh, I didn't ask for the area, but that's okay. I found the area. We want to find the area for this triangle. And once again, we've got the one that's times a square root not being in a square root situation. So we're looking for the ones that are not typically square root. So this is the 1 to root 2. So we have this side, the root 2 side. We have to divide that by root 2 to get W or V. So W and V both equal 7 over the square root of 2, which we would rewrite as 7 square root of 2 over 2. And if we want the area of this, we're going to be multiplying this times itself and then dividing by 2. So it's going to be area will equal base times height all over 2. So that's going to be 7 square root of 2 over 2 times 7 square root of 2 over 2, all divided by, I'm actually going to call it times 1/2, because that's the same thing as divided by 1/2. Now, this one, you might have found it more useful to use this version first. In fact, I'm going to do that instead now, because this is kind of an ugly mess. So instead, I'm going to do 7 over square root of 2. And since we're multiplying it times itself, we can just square that. And then we'll multiply that times 1/2, since that'll have it. So 7 squared will be 49. The square root of 2 squared will just be 2. And then we're multiplying times 1/2. So that's going to equal 49 over 4 units squared. Now, if you wanted to, you could turn 49 over 4 into 12 1/4 units squared. And you're done.